Hi everyone, so my name's Nicola, I'm one of the midwives at University Hospital Wales and I also teach pregnancy, postnatal and regular yoga as well. So today I'm going to do a regular yoga class, a Hatha yoga class, as I've had to cancel all my staff yoga sessions and my other stuff as well, so just a little video that you can do at home instead. You don't need any experience with yoga at all. This could be your first class ever and that's absolutely fine. It'll be really gentle and suitable for beginners. You don't need any fancy equipment, so you can use a yoga mat if you have one, or just place down a towel, do it on some carpet or a bit of grass, and then if you've got a yoga block you can use that, or just roll up a towel or a pillow. And then we're going to be using a yoga strap, but again you don't need that. You could use a belt or a belt for a dressing gown, or this is my yoga strap. So just using things that you've got at home already, but that's all we'll be using for today's class. If you do modifications throughout, if you've got any injuries or anything, feel free to send me a message. I can make a video specific, or maybe just send you the modifications that I would recommend for that. Yeah, and I think that's it, so we will begin. So to start, we're going to choose a comfortable seated position. We can sit in cross-legged, we can use a chair if we prefer, and we can also place a block, a towel or a pillow underneath our hips, just to make it a little bit more comfortable for us. Okay, to start, so we're going to do a quick breathing technique to begin. So when you're ready, just gently closing your eyes and resting your hands just on your knees. And just take a few deep breaths here. So a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lovely, just a couple more like that, nice deep breaths. Just taking a moment to just let go of the day that we've had so far. And just taking this time for yourself. Lovely. We're going to do a simple counting exercise now. So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds, and this will just help us to relax by exhaling for longer than we inhale. If you find that for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6 is too much, then just feel free to adjust it to what's more comfortable, or feel free to adjust it for longer if you would like. So keeping your eyes closed, we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath for 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. One more. Inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Just taking a minute then for your breathing just to return to normal. Keeping your eyes closed for now. Just taking a minute to try and clear the mind. Got lots of crazy thoughts going through your head, that's okay, that's completely normal. Just bring your focus back to your breathing. Lovely, just one more deep breath here. Slowly exhale. Lovely, then when you're ready, open your eyes. That's a really simple breathing technique we can use. If we want to help our bodies relax, we can extend the exhale, and if we want to wake ourselves up, maybe in the morning, getting ourselves ready for work, or maybe a day of isolation at the moment, then we can extend our inhalation and shorten the exhalation. Fab. So keeping the block here if you like, or you can remove it, whatever you prefer. We're just going to do some simple side stretching and twisting to begin. So we're going to inhale, we're going to reach the arms up above the head. We're then going to grab the left wrist, I'll do the opposite side, so we're going to grab the left wrist with the right hand, and then we're going to exhale and we're just going to extend over to the right. And we're just going to twist all through the side of the body here. Inhale, center, then just swapping hands, exhale, just stretch over to the side. We'll try and keep both our hips on the floor if we can, so we can just get that full stretch through the side here. Try and just keep center, so you're not leaning forward or back, just stretching directly to the side. Lovely, and again, so inhale, center, exhale, just stretch over to the right. Lovely, inhale, center, over to the left. Lovely, we'll do one more each side. Inhale, center, exhale, stretch it over to the right, so you can go a little bit further this time. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, exhale the arms down, just give them a little shake out, and we'll just do some gentle twisting for the spine. So if you've got any back problems, just make this a really gentle small movement. If you haven't got any spine issues at all and want a nice twist, then you could do a nice deep twist here. Lovely, so we're going to inhale the arms back up to the ceiling. Then we're going to exhale and we're going to take our right hand over to our left knee. And then we're going to place our left hand just behind us and look over our left shoulder. Lovely, then we're going to inhale center, and then just swapping sides. So twisting through the spine. Lovely. One more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist. Trying to keep the spine nice and lengthened if we can. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist. Inhale, center to release. We're just going to do a simple chest opener now, so I'll just turn to the side so you can see. So we're going to walk our hands behind our hips, either on the palms or the fingertips. Roll the shoulders back and down and open through the chest, looking up to the ceiling or the sky, whatever we've got. And a couple deep breaths here. Lovely. And then we're going to place the palms in front of the body and slowly walk the hands away from us. Just coming into a forward fold to stretch through the hips. Nice deep breathing here. Lovely. Inhale, just feeling the hands back in towards us. I'm repeating that once more. So walking the hands behind us, rolling the shoulders back and down, stretching through the chest, looking up to the ceiling. One more deep breath here. Then exhale, walking the hands in front of us, coming into a forward fold, stretching through the hips. Bring the forehead towards the mat, it doesn't matter how far it gets. Lovely, then then inhale, walking the hands back in towards us. Lovely. So we're going to do some ankle rotations now. So what we're going to do is just extend the legs out in front of us one at a time. And then we're going to bend the right leg and just place that leg just over the, past the left knee. I'm going to try and flex the left foot here if we can, so we stretch all the way through the hamstring. And then just use the opposite hand just to rotate the ankle, just to release any tension from the feet. Maybe we've been having long shifts on our feet all day, so it's just nice to stretch through the feet. And change in direction. And again here, we want to try and keep a nice straight spine if we can. So again, we can sit on the block and that will help us just to rise our hips up a little bit. Lovely, then we're going to replace that foot, so just to be just above the left knee. And here, this is when we're going to use our props, so either our yoga strap, we can use our belt or our dressing gown belt, whatever we've got. And we're just going to place that just at the end of the foot here. And we can just rotate our hands slightly. And what we're going to do, I'll show you from the side. Okay, so again, we want to lengthen through the spine here and bend from the hips, just to lean our body forwards, flexing that foot there. So this is quite an intense stretch on the hamstring, so you don't have to lean very far. And what you want to do in yoga is don't start at your maximum. We want to be able to sustain it with our breathing. So you don't want to yank in and go as far as you can and then think, oh my goodness, I hate this teacher for making me stay in this position. So what you want to do is just do nice and gentle. So a little by little, as you exhale, you can go a little bit further. It might be that just having a straight spine is as far as you can go. That's amazing. It doesn't matter. You don't need to bend forward. It's better to keep a nice straight spine. Lovely. Then as your next exhale, we're going to curve the spine and just drop the forehead towards the knee. Again, it doesn't matter how far it goes. And just use that yoga strap to really flex that foot to stretch through the hamstrings. Lovely. And we're going to inhale to roll up. Perfect. Just release that strap. Release the foot and just give a little shake out. Fab. We're going to change sides now. So this time we'll bend the left leg, placing the foot just past the knee and rotating through that ankle. Flexing the right foot this time. And changing direction. We'll just place that foot just on the floor now, so just by that right knee, and then again using our yoga strap or belt, whatever we've got, placing that on the end of the foot. And again, we want to lengthen through the spine here, so this one I'm using a block underneath our hips can be really helpful. And then we're going to lean the body slightly forward, trying to bend from the hips if we can. Nice deep breaths as we just flex through that hamstring. And feel free, you don't have to hold it for as long as this, you can come out and into it as many times as you like. Lovely, just a few deep breaths here. I say just, it's not just when you've got a really tight hamstring. Lovely. As we next exhale, we're going to curve that spine, drop the chin to the chest, and just bring that forehead towards the knee. Doesn't matter how far it gets. And again, really flex that right foot, using that yoga strap to pull that foot towards you. Lovely. One more deep breath here. And then rolling it through the spine. Lovely. Release that yoga strap and just stretch through the legs. Give them a little shake out. Fab. So we're going to come to all fours now and do a CatCow little vinyasa. Vinyasa just means flow in yoga, so we'll just flow a few sequences together. So to do that, I'm going to turn over to this way. We're going to come onto all fours. So here we want our wrists to be in line with our shoulders and our knees to be in line with our hips. And we want to try and keep the feet in line with the knees, so they're not splaying in or out. If there's any pain in the wrist, then just tuck the fingers under and come into a gorilla pose on the knuckles and the thumbs instead. Okay, so we're going to inhale, we're going to arch the spine, so dip the spine in the centre, looking forward. And then we're going to exhale, we're going to push the weight back, curve the spine, drop the chin to chest. And again, we're going to inhale, loop the forwards back and down, arch the spine looking forward. Exhale, push the weight back, curve the spine, chin to chest. Lovely, one more. Loop the shoulders forward, back and down. Arching the spine, looking forward. Exhale to curve. We're going to inhale to a neutral spine. We're going to do a tiny little core engagement now. I do apologise in advance. But we're just going to engage the core muscles. So we're going to inhale and we're going to lift and hover the knees just off the ground. And hold it for 3 breaths. Lovely, one more breath. Exhale to replace, well done, that's the hard bit done. We're then going to walk our hands in towards our knees and roll it. And we're going to do something called Grandad Garden now, so I love this just for the name alone. We're going to place our hands on our hips, push the pelvis forward, and we're just going to do a arch from the lower spine, opening the chest, looking up to the ceiling, to the sky, whatever we've got. And deep breathing here. There's a couple of options. You can stay here or you can tuck the toes under and bring the hands down towards the feet. And again, push the pelvis up and stretch through the chest. Lovely. Couple of deep breaths here. Lovely. If we're in this position, then we're going to slowly bring the hands back to the waist and then slowly come on up. We're just going to counteract that posture now. So we're going to come down onto the feet, widen the knees as wide as the mat, and then we're going to do a nice child's pose, everyone's favourite. Bring the palms onto the mat and then slowly walk them down and bring the forehead towards the yoga mat. Lovely. Inhale, walk the hands, roll it through the spine. And we're just going to repeat that whole flow sequence just once more. So bring the knees back in line. We're going to dive forward back to our all fours position and repeat 3 of our CatCows that we did. If you've got any problems with your spine at all, then just make this a really small arch in the lower back. And especially with the Grandad Garden, just don't go very fast. So stay in this variation and just do a really small back bend. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale, arching the spine, loop the shoulders forward, back and down. Exhale, curve the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, loop the shoulders forward, back and down, arching the spine as much as you can, looking forward. Exhale to curve. Lovely, one more, inhaling forward. Exhale to curve. Inhale to neutral spine. We're going to repeat our hover now. Last one, I promise. So we're going to inhale, we're going to lift the knees off the ground and hover 4 breaths this time if we can. Nice deep breathing. Lovely, last breath. I feel like my popularity is just decreased now. Lovely, replace the knees and then we're going to walk the hands into the knees, come on up into our Grandad Garden, so hands to hips. Inhale, exhale into our back bend, keeping the hips forward. opening through the chest. And again, if you like, you can tuck the toes under and bring the hands down to the feet. Nice deep breathing. Lovely, one more breath here. Lovely, if you're in this variation, then slowly bring the hands back to the hips and roll it up. Lovely, then just replacing the feet back down, coming back onto our feet into child's pose. So the knees as wide as the mat, palms onto the mat and rolling down into child's pose. Forehead towards the mat and nice deep breaths here. Lovely, inhale, walking the hands back in towards us, rolling through the spine nice and slowly. Perfect, we're going to do some sun salutation stands. We'll come up to standing. So bringing the knees back in line, tucking the toes under, push the weight back in our feet and then slowly rolling up through the spine. Lovely, give the body a bit of a shake out. So we'll do some sun salutations. There's lots and lots of variations you can do with these. Today I'm going to do the shorter version. But this will stretch all through the body, so if you just want something quick to do each day for yoga, then this is a really good exercise that you can do. So turn to the side so you can see. So we're going to start then with our feet in line with our hips, a slight bend in the knee, tuck the pelvis under and engage our lovely core muscles that we've just been working on. Then we're going to inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out to the side and above the head. We're going to exhale, bring the hands to prayer pose just in front of the heart. We're going to inhale, we're going to reach the arms forward. Then we're going to come to a neutral position and then to a slight back bend. Lovely, inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands towards the floor. Doesn't matter how far they get, so either placing them on the shins, the ankles or the floor, and just relax the head over. We're going to give our head a shake from side to side, make sure it's nice and relaxed. And then we're going to warm up the hamstrings. So we're going to bend the knees one at a time, keeping both feet on the floor. Nice deep breathing. Lovely. We're going to inhale, we're going to slide the hands up the shins and come into a flat back position. So it doesn't matter how high you come, but you want to try and create that nice flat spine, as if you want to put a plate of food on your back that you could balance it. So you might need to come up a little bit higher. Then we're going to exhale, slide the hands back down the legs. Bending the knees generously, sweeping the arms out to the side. Inhaling the arms up. Getting in the way of the tree, and exhale the arms down. Lovely, just going to repeat that another 2 times. So inhale, bending the knees, sweeping the arms to the side. Exhale, arms to prayer pose. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms forward, coming up to neutral, and then to a slight back bend if we can. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands towards the floor, relax the head over, give a shake from side to side. Lovely, then bending the knees one at a time, stretching through the hamstring, keeping both feet on the floor. Lovely, nice deep breaths. Lovely, we're going to straighten both legs now. We're going to inhale, sweep the hands up the shins, come into our flat back position, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we're going to release the hands back down the legs, relaxing the head. Inhale, bend the knees generously, sweep the arms out to the side. Exhale to prayer pose. Then we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, bending the knees, sweeping the arms out to the side. Exhale to prayer pose. Inhale, reaching the arms forward. Come into neutral. And then into a slight back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing the palms towards the floor. Relax the head over. Shaking the head from side to side. And then same again, bending the knees one at a time. Lovely, straightening both legs. Inhale, sweeping the hands up the shins, flat back position, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, releasing the hands back down the legs. Inhale, bending the knees generously, sweeping the arms up to the side. And exhale to prayer pose. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale to release. Lovely, well done. Giving a little shake out. Fab, so we're just going to do a little balance pose now. This one's called tree pose. It's probably my favourite balance pose to do. If you find that you're wobbling a lot, it doesn't matter, just fall out of it and come back into it when you're ready. But working on our core strength will help to improve our balance. So we're going to have our feet in line with our hips. We're going to transfer the weight over to the left foot. I'll do the opposite side to you actually. Then we're going to tuck the pelvis under and engage those lovely core muscles that we've got. And then we're going to lift the right foot off the ground and we're going to choose. So we can either place it by the ankle, by the knee, or up by the thigh. It doesn't matter which one you choose. And we're going to pick a focus point in front of us and keep our focus in the same place. The minute our eyes start to wander, our body will start doing the same. We're going to draw up on this left leg. And if we can, we're going to bring the arms to prayer pose. Just a few deep breaths here. Again, wobbling is completely normal, so don't worry, feel free to wobble, fall out of it and come back into it when you're ready. Keeping your eyes on that same focus point. Lovely, well done. If you like, we can try and bring the arms above the head. And if you've got a wall next to you, feel free to have one hand on the wall to help you balance. Bring the arms back to prayer pose. Releasing them by our side. And then releasing the leg. Perfect. Give it a little shake out and we'll swap sides. So same again, so feet in line with hips. We're going to tuck the pelvis under and engage the core muscles. Transfer the weight now to the right foot. And then when you're ready, choose in your spot, so either the ankle, the knee, or in the inside of the thigh. Doesn't matter which one you choose. No medals in yoga for where you place your foot. And again, picking our focus point now straight in front of us. And then we can have a hand on the wall if we need to. We can bring our hands to prayer pose. Lovely. If we like, we can try bringing the arms above the head. Lovely, bringing them back to the heart. Releasing the hands and releasing the foot. Fab, well done, give a little shake out. Then we're going to come back down to seated now. We're going to do a breathing technique and then a relaxation. So this one is called alternate nostril breathing. You do look a little bit funny doing it, but don't worry because you're in the comfort of your own home. I have to do it on video, but it's one of my favourite breathing techniques. It's a really simple way to just calm and relax you, especially if we're feeling a little bit anxious in these times of uncertainty. It's just quite nice to spend a few minutes a day doing this exercise. Okay, so picking your comfortable seated position, placing the block underneath if you need to. We're going to try and lengthen through the spine here, so if I turn to the side. If we're sitting and this is quite difficult and we're slouching through the spine, we'll grab that block, put it underneath the hips. Lovely, and then lengthening through the spine here. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to bring our hands to our knees to start and take a few deep breaths. Lovely. So to do this, we're going to take our dominant hand, we're going to fold in the 3 middle fingers, so we've just got our little finger and our thumb pointing out. Then what we're going to do is alternate basically. We're going to inhale through the left nostril, hold the breath, and then exhale through the right, and do the same to the other side. We're going to try and do that for 4 counts each today, but feel free to experiment. So if you need to do it for a little bit shorter or longer, and gradually over time we can build up how long we can inhale, hold our breath, and exhale for. So to start with, then we're going to fold in the 3 middle fingers, and then what we're going to do is block off the right nostril and take a deep breath in through the left nostril for the count of 4. 2, 3, 4. We're then going to block off both nostrils with our little finger and our thumb, holding the breath for 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to release the right nostril and exhale through the right nostril for a count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Then we're going to inhale through the right nostril. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for 4. 3, 4. Exhale through the left nostril. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So inhale in through the left nostril. Hold in the breath. Exhale in through the right. Perfect. So for today we'll keep it all together for a count of 4. So when you're ready, closing your eyes and I'll talk you through it as we do it. Okay, to start with, the blocking off the right nostril. Inhaling for 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale in through the left. 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Inhale in through the left. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale in through the right. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Well done. And again. Inhale in through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale in through the left. 2, 3, 4. And again, inhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Inhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold in the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4. Keeping your eyes closed, just release your hand back to your knee. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a long breath out through the mouth. Lovely, then slowly open your eyes. Lovely, so that's called alternate nostril breathing. I'm sure you can guess why, but I really like that. It's a really good balancing breathing technique. So if we're stressed, worried or anxious, it's really nice to just do a few rounds of that. It doesn't matter what number you choose, but just make it equal on the inhale, the hold it and the exhale as well. And as we practice over time, we can just extend how long we can do all those for. Lovely.